Secrets are revealed and confessions made as the Carters throw Linda a surprise birthday party, complete with Lee back from Afghanistan. It's surprising anyone remains after the Carters do a Spice Girls tribute, but when the tinsel settles, an emotional Linda tells Mick she wants another baby. Is it what he wants though? When the pair later try to resolve her desires and his reluctance, they're unaware Dean is quietly listening as a big secret slips out. Meanwhile, as Dean and Lee bond over what it is to be a Carter, Lee drunkenly mumbles something about doing something stupid with Lucy. Later, as his head clears, he comes clean about what he saw the night Lucy was murdered, while elsewhere, Jake is in a state as the trial date is set. Dean has more sharp words for Shirley when she shows up with Heather's son George. He tells her no one's buying the responsible mum act, and she replies that she won't be his mum anymore if that's what he wants. Patrick has a turn after Cora and Stan deface a picture of his son, Anthony, in a medical magazine. The proud dad hides his pain, but for how long? Next, it's Weatherfield. Carla's doing her best to move on from her car crash of her life and tells Peter she wants to buy his share of Underworld back. He doesn't resist. In fact, he signs it over without taking cash. He still wants it back. She celebrates in the Rovers with a bottle of wine and her wandering eye settles on Luke, who's keen but turns down her advances, realising she's drunk. Then Peter sees them at her flat and it's clear she's not really over him. Rob's horrified when he sees Tracy wearing the bracelet he stole from Tina's. He's feeling the heat, especially when police declare the Barlow's a crime scene. Gail's intercession with Steve gets Michael a second chance at streetcars, to Nick and David's irritation, and he thanks her with an expensive new TV. David questions its pedigree and Gail begins to wonder too, but Michael undermines their implications by producing the receipt. Gary and Izzy announce to the family they're ending their relationship, which has the paradoxical effect of reassuring Owen and Anna that they're all good. But later the atmosphere turns frosty when Aaliyah reveals nothing happened when Gary stayed at hers. Whoops, that's news to Izzy. Finally, we drop into the Dales. Marlon is mortified when he learns Donna's true reason for her return, while she insists that Ross give up crime if he wants to be with her. Earlier, Marlon is suspicious that she's called in sick, especially when April mentions her magic pills. Marlon roots around her things and soon finds the memory box and her medication. Just as she prepares to tell him the truth, he says stop, he already knows. He's in pieces as she opens up to him, and she later asks Laurel to be April's mum. Andy is told it will take 4 to 5 months for his hand to recover, and he's so angry he wants to sue Butlers for damages and then kicks Adam out. Kane suggests to Andy that they settle out of court, while a disgusted Katie dumps Adam, who soon eyes up Layla as a port in the storm he created. Dan's smooth brother Daz shows up and charms his friends. Something's not quite right about Daz, although the locals love him when he foils a robbery.